2 days pass. Darkwings and Rusty seem surprisingly mobile, with the lambs so far eluding eagles. Rusty now explores with more confidence. Even on 3 legs, she can negotiate the steep rock. Today, Rusty has the company of a lamb called Missy and her mother, DeepGrooves. DeepGrooves has deeply grooved horns. Rusty explores on her own. She has a mountain to learn, and you can usually see more when you get up a little bit higher. Rusty quickly expends her bravery and seeks moral support. Missy and Rusty seem well matched. Lamb play can get quite rough. Two days earlier, DeepGrooves and Missy were in this exact same location, and Missy was terrified. DeepGrooves seemed to blame the yearling Brighty for her terrified lamb. Brighty was fascinated with the lambs and stayed near the lambs the entire season. Today, both lambs enjoy far greater confidence. Today, they explore their mountain. While DeepGrooves and Darkwings browse, the lambs explore their rock world. The lambs enjoy their mountain outing and the flowers of spring. Today, they are sheltered by 40-meter towers of rock and relatively safe from eagle eyes. With 2 lambs in tow, DeepGrooves finally reveals her deeply grooved, outstretching, half-curl horns. DeepGrooves is one of the few in the herd with a winter coat darker than Darkwings. Yet Missy is clearly lighter than Rusty. Rusty straggles behind. But Missy returns for her new friend. Along with the American kestrel, sheep are close neighbors with chukar. These species may be seen within meters of each other. Rusty has her first encounter with chukar. The activity is subdued compared to a typical playdate between two bighorn lambs. Missy nicely accommodates Rusty's condition. Perhaps Darkwings had this in mind when she chose to spend the day with DeepGrooves. The hillside is steep and loose, with a 20-foot cliff below. Then things really get steep, and Darkwings just takes off. Next, Missy follows. Left alone, Rusty panics and gambles. Rusty uses an old lamb trick, getting the larger DeepGrooves to block her slide. DeepGrooves is less ready to descend the steep rock, leaving the lambs alone and exposed. Among other things, they are most vulnerable to eagle attacks in this position, even though they are concealed by two 40-meter pillars. Tensions build with the lambs. Tensions build with the parents. But it's tempered aggression, unlike the grudge match and assault by right tip. Tensions quickly resolve after both sheep convince the other who is at fault. Missy calls to her mother. DeepGrooves checks on the lambs, then descends to the feeding area. Mothers must eat to make milk. Lambs are tough to identify. Rusty has her color, her small female size, a white dot high on her left hip, plus white circles around her horn stubs. Missy is lighter, with a scrunched nose and a dark bar on her forehead. Darkwings is identified by her straightened right horn, her abundant light-colored mane, white eyebrows, and coat markings. The lambs are quite unsettled. The stressed lambs are in danger of knocking each other off the rock. But sheep rarely hurt each other. Missy appears stressed. Once more, DeepGrooves expresses her displeasure to Darkwings. Finally, Darkwings climbs to the lambs, leading them around the pillars to a flatter area 80 meters above. And a short while later, the group of 4 relaxes as the sun spills into the valley.